All right.
All right.
All right. You enjoying your coffee?
I will enjoy it better when it makes me shit.
I almost spit body armor all over the fucking place right now. Coffee don't make you shit.
Yes, it does.
You gotta have methamphetamines. That makes you shit.
No. Coffee makes my body go, hello, how you doing? Let's go make a deposit.
Yeah, but you drink way too much.
That's why I put 2 scoops.
Stupid.
And wait a minute, who are you to tell me I drink way too much?
I drink 1 cup a day, and on the weekends I haven't drank one. Well, I drank 2 cups day before yesterday.
Okay, but you like to drink what you drink.
Yeah.
I drink what I drink. We are 2 different people. I work really hard for my job.
Okay, what the fuck does that have to do with drinking too much coffee?
To me, it's not too much.
Studies show that 1 cup is plenty for you.
Here we go. Dr. Joe. Scientist, gynecologist.
I am a gynecologist.
Okay.
I'm fucking.
You hear that?
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah. Freaking gynecologist. I'm a better gynecologist than you.
Welcome to What the Nuts. I'm your host, the Blue Collar Joel. That's It's a Mystery.
And I'm on my bullshit again today.
And this is episode 93.
93.
93.
God, I feel like I'm 93.
You are 93. Looking.
I know. Thanks.
Out of 100.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that not nice?
Take your shovel and dig your hole.
How is that not nice?
93 out of 100?
Yeah, that's only 7 shy of 100.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. If you weren't such a on your bullshit all the time, you would be 100 out of 100.
Well, some people happen to like my bullshit all the time.
Some people do.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right, are you ready to jump into these stories?
Are they good stories?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Whatever. You say that, I don't know. We're going to find out. Last time it was, oh, these are really good stories. These are really good stories. So bring it. Let me see how well you can judge.
How well I can judge what?
A good story.
Oh, these are fucking phenomenal stories.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. All right, our first story takes us to Greece. Greece. Hey, so woman files for divorce after ChatGPT tells her fortune from coffee grounds.
I need that in my life.
First of all, I didn't know ChatGPT could do that.
I didn't know either.
All right, check this out. ChatGPT and other AI bots have gotten very versatile in many tasks. They can carry conversations, write a novel's worth of text, and generate pictures in seconds.
Wow.
Okay. They can also ruin your marriage with bogus fortune telling. This is a bizarre situation. A Greek man recently found himself. He was quite confused when his furious wife, without warning, suddenly served him with divorce papers.
That's some.
All right. Let's get to the part where
I want to know the cheese.
here's the cheese. Okay, so the husband, soon to be ex-husband, appeared recently on the Greek morning show to share his story. It quickly went viral due to its bizarre nature. According to the man, there was no indication anything was wrong with the couple's marriage. They had been married for 12 years, had 2 children, and everything was seemingly A-okay. The only mentionable issue they'd had was the wife's fascination with divination and the supernatural.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So the woman eventually admitted that the stars had no control over her life, but there are other ways to tell fortunes, such as tasseography, divination, and reading tea leaves, right? Or coffee grounds. The husband said that one day after making both of them a cup of Greek coffee, which the coffee grounds are in there. Yeah. The wife thought it would be fun to have Chat GPT read their fortune from the grounds left in the cup. So she took photos of the cups and uploaded them to Chat GPT to interpret.
Wow. That's some crazy ass shit.
So now we're pretty certain that no matter how advanced an AI is, it can't tell the future from coffee grounds.
Wow.
The wife took ChatGPT's interpretation seriously, and she didn't like it one bit. So, according to the chatbot, the coffee grounds revealed without a shred of doubt that he fantasized about other women, that women the AI claimed had a name that started with E, and she was destined to end up in a relationship with her husband.
Wow. Okay, first of all, this is so dumb because no matter what partner you're with, how long you've been married, they're going to fantasize about other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's natural. It's a natural thing to look, as long as he's not acting on it and he's just fantasizing.
Hey, some women would call that fucking straight cheating.
That is not cheating. Cheating is just texting or talking to them, having lunch with them. That's way different if you have a relationship with them. But if you're just fantasizing what it would be like to be with that person because they're beautiful or whatever, whatnot, that
Because they got that yakums.
right, whatever. It's natural to do it, in my opinion. But some people, their insecurities are just, and for her to even think that he wouldn't satisfy, that's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Because we are all human.
I don't know. Anyways, they're getting a divorce. So
Because she thinks that he was fantasizing about a woman with the letter E.
right. Right. Because ChatGPT told her.
Oh, well, I guess she should marry was it Chat GPT? She needs to marry that AI.
Okay, this next one takes us to Turkey.
Turkey. This is going to be interesting.
So, this might sound like a pothead's dream come true. So, Turkish authorities busted a drug ring that had 20 pounds or 20 tons of weed. 20 tons.
Wow.
That's 40,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, they're like, hey, like any other fucking spot, we're gonna fuck burn this shit and get rid of it.
Okay.
That's what they do with weed, right?
I hear where this is going.
Yeah. So once the authorities set it on fire, so like you're supposed to fire it, like, and it's supposed to be like dry, and it, it's supposed to burn hot so it doesn't fucking, right, so it doesn't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So they started burning it, right? And the cloud didn't go up high enough. It just started going sideways across the town.
Sweet. So everybody in town got high.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
And they start singing that song, Because I Got High.
So
Because I got high. Oh my.
it probably got people extremely high,
Mm-hmm.
and it was also toxic.
Bet there's a lot of naked people.
Well, this town in Turkey has 25,000 people in it.
Yep. They had a big old orgy.
I don't know about that.
Don't know.
I don't know about that.
I'm just talking out my ass.
Fucking crazy. But anyways, they fucking they lit this fire. They smoked out the whole fucking town.
Dang, they had a big ass party.
Everybody got contact high. Everybody's like, man, I could really use a goddamn Snickers right
They
now.
probably ate all this damn cookies, cakes, donuts in that damn town. They probably had nothing left.
I don't know. I don't think they have donuts there.
They probably figured out how to make donuts when they were high.
Stupid.
Saying.
So funny.
Half were eating and half were zonked out because,
Yeah, pretty much.
We tax people different way. For me, I go sleeping.
All right. Our next story takes us to Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wisconsin.
So this woman disappeared 60 years ago.
60?
Yeah.
That's why she's old as fuck.
So in 1962, she vanished without a trace.
Damn.
And they couldn't really find you. Like, you
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah. So, and of course, over the years, the case went cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's how they think it went down. So in 1962, she was 20 years old, and she was living in a small town in Reelsburg, Wisconsin, with a husband and 2 children. However, it appeared that the marriage wasn't necessarily a happy one. She had married her husband when she was 15, and he evidently had a violent streak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Before her disappearance, she had filed a criminal complaint against her husband. According to records, she alleged that the man beat her and had threatened to kill her.
Wow. And then disappeared. Oh man, I'm surprised there wasn't an investigation on him.
We don't know whether anyone acted on the complaint. However, we do know that on July 7th this year, last year. Oh, on July 7th of 1962, my bad, she decided to take action of her own and fucking leave. On the day she left, she told her husband that she was going to pick up her paycheck from the wood mill where she worked. However, she had other plans. According to the family's babysitter, who was 14 at the time, she hitchhiked to Madison, Wisconsin. They had gotten on a bus to Indianapolis. Her and the babysitter, to Indianapolis, Indiana, more than 300 miles away. Once they arrived, the babysitter said she was lost her nerve and decided to return to Reedsburg. However, the woman couldn't be. I'm keeping her name out on purpose.
Okay.
All right, because there's no need for anybody to go look for her.
Right.
So she bid farewell to the babysitter and walked away from the bus stop. That was the last time anyone was known to have seen her for the next 6 decades.
Damn.
The police began to look into the case, because it was a cold case, right? So they heard the babysitter's story, so you'd imagine they'd know where to look. Despite that, however, the cops were unable to locate her. According to the Sauk County Sheriff's Office, the investigators at the time pursued numerous leads, but each reached a dead end. Despite these efforts, the case eventually went cold. Okay? So Then, of course, the case gets buried. They don't, after a while, they're just like, we'll just file this shit away. Everybody gives up, So, this is how she was found. Ancestry.com.
What?
Yep, that's how she was found. Ancestry. The sister actually had an Ancestry.com account, and I was able to use that. That was pretty key in locating death records, census reports, and all kinds of data. Her sister eventually led Detective Hansen to an address. He called the local sheriff's office and asked if they could send someone to check the place out. 10 minutes later, she called me, and we talked for 45 minutes. She's now 82 and had been found. She had been missing for 63 years before the cops knocked on her door. According to Detective Hansen and the SCSO, there's no reason to believe there was anything criminal about her disappearance. She just disappeared. She was just like, F off.
Right.
I'm done. So her appearance is by her own choice. So, Anyways, I thought that was a cool little fucking.
But she left her kids though with him?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, wow.
There's no that's the end of the story, basically. Doesn't say.
That's trippy.
He said she sounded happy, confident in her decision, and no regrets.
Nice.
No regrets. I mean, no regrets.
That's right. That would be no regrets. Except for if I love my kids, I would have some regrets because I can't do that. I would suffer for my kids. But that's just me.
No regrets. I mean, no regrets.
No regrets.
Swiss retiree sued for feeding a neighbor's cat. Yeah, so like a lot of people around our neighborhood, they have cats or they have dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they put food outside for them, right?
Yeah.
And, oh, hey, your cat comes over and fucking...
Eat some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you intentionally start putting a plate out for that cat.
Yeah.
Right? So, considering it's a case of pet theft, this court case has a surprising outcome. That's theft that was at the heart of a recent strange court case in Switzerland. It involved a retired woman who started feeding her neighbor's cat without asking them for permission.
That's so dumb. That's so stupid. But okay.
Well, I don't know. It's Switzerland.
Well, keep your damn cat in the house then.
Consequently, the cat started spending more and more time at the woman's house than in her own home. His real owner sued the neighbor for essentially stealing her cat.
That's so stupid.
In the eyes of the law, the case was pretty clear cut. It was pretty clear cut case of personal property theft. However, in the courtroom, the two women reached a surprising settlement. The original voluntarily relinquished ownership of the cat, and he now resides legally at the retired woman's home.
Wow.
Perhaps this was the best outcome for the cat, considering he had clearly already moved over over in his kitty heart. You know, you always tell me these cats, like cats and animals, they choose you.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think so.
I believe so.
Yeah, no cats.
Well, you can believe what you want, and I believe what I want, and I believe they imprint you, and that's your baby. Anyone disagree? Please email me.
Yay. Yeah.
Yes, email me attentionmystery@whatthenuts.
You're stupid.
I ain't stupid. I want to know what the people think of my opinions. Because opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
And they all stink. Hello.
Just yours. What the nuts?
You need Jesus!
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
You two motherfuckers need Jesus.
Holy Jesus.
That's right. It's time for Florida Man. Let's get into this shit. This is a really good one right here. Florida man who shot and poisoned dolphins sentenced to 1 month. Zachary Brandon Barfield opened fire while 2 elementary school age children were on board, and separately, while more than a dozen fishermen were aboard boats he operated, prosecutors said.
Wow.
I guess we went to Florida,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
We did some fishing, right?
Yeah.
And there was fucking Flipper up there trying to fucking stake your shit.
Yeah, he wanted his food.
Yeah, fuck him. Anyways, we bailed out on that spot because we didn't. Our captain didn't fucking try and poison him or shoot him or nothing. He just came up and was like, "Hey, bro, can I get a bite? What's up? What's up, homie?" Anyways, all right. So a Florida man who shot dolphins attracted to baited fishing lines cast from the boat he operated was sentenced to 30 days in prison and 1 year of supervised release.
Wow. What the hell? Supervised release.
You don't know what that is? That means you got to go into the fucking. That's like probation. You have to go in at least once a month, test, talk to the parole officer.
Oh, okay. That's what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they had someone walk with him, watch him go pee.
Yeah,
sleep
supervised
with them.
release, homie. Supervised. Come here, fool. You can't go to the bathroom unless you ask me.
Yeah. Maybe they helped him wipe his ass and shit. I don't know.
I don't know, but
balls. I don't know.
he wow, he fed an estimated 70 dolphins poison-laden bait fish on a charter trip that he captained. Bro, he needs to go away for much longer than that because he's a dirtbag.
Yeah.
He's a dirtbag Florida man. We don't like dirtbag Florida mans like that.
No, just the ones that take their clothes off.
We love those. Florida man extradited to Michigan for 2007 sexual assault case.
Ew.
Yeah. So a Florida man is accused of sexually assaulting a teenager in Hillside 18 years ago. Now he's back in Michigan facing felony charges.
What a dirtbag.
Yeah. So he's accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old relative in his Hillsdale home in November of 2007. Charges were filed in 2010, but Payne could not be located.
Wow.
Yeah, hey, you fucking ran off and was like, heck, you're not catching me. Sexual assaults are a serious crime that leaves lasting trauma, and it takes tremendous courage for the survivors to come forward, especially after so many years. I remain committed to working with the U.S. Marshal Service, the Hillsdale County Prosecutor's Office, and other prosecutors across the state to ensure that those charged with criminal sexual conduct offenses face their allegations in court. So this guy, I guess he's the fucking... I guess Nessel is the... I don't know. It doesn't say. He's either the lead prosecutor or fucking... Anyways. I don't know enough about fucking Michigan.
Yeah.
So. All right. Here we go. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. This
big
is
one?
the one. This is the one you're going to like. This is the one you're going to like. Ready?
I'm ready.
Florida man caught making meth in dead person's house.
Where was the dead person?
I have no idea. A Tallahassee man was arrested after deputies caught him cooking meth inside a dead man's home. According to court documents, the deputies responded to let's see here. In regards to a suspicious incident, deputies say the complainant observed the suspect going in and out of the home, which was suspicious because the owner of the home died. So I guess he wasn't there. Nobody was living there, but he moved in when the house was empty.
Oh, squatters' rights.
Something like that.
So he
I
wanted.
don't know.
He said, "I'm a squatting right."
Documents say that deputies knocked on the door, on the room door, and a male voice called out to them. Deputies also noticed a strong chemical odor coming from the room. The suspect then opened the door and was later identified as William Glover. While investigating the small room, deputies found different fuels and chemicals scattered throughout the room. Glover was using Gatorade bottles to cook meth, which investigators say is commonly referred to as the one pot method. While speaking with Glover, he also informed them that he stays at the home sometimes, but didn't formally live there. So yeah, the one pot method. It's also known as like you can do it in a microwave too.
Really?
Yeah. You put it all in like one jar, one cup. You throw it in the microwave in 4 minutes or whatever, however long it takes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy to make meth. Pretty easy. Don't try this kid at home, kids. I'm not
Yeah.
not promoting using fucking drugs or making drugs.
It's not. Let's not.
Let's not what?
Let's not make it.
Ah!
Please.
Hey,
B.
that's our show.
A, B, and C ya. I guess. Okay.
All right, you guys. It's that time again.
Again.
Yep. Time for Mystery to say some words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom.
Here we go.
Remember to wipe your ass.
Oh, she said fold it over twice so you don't get poop on your fingers.
Yes. And don't get dingleberries.
Oh. Anyways, you guys have a super fine one. That's It's a Mystery.
It's me.
I'm the Blue Holler Show. We'll see you in the next episode of What the Nuts. And we're gone like a fart in the wind.